Congratulations and welcome to Toro Football. So happy that you guys have made it this far. And in a few weeks, you're going to be joining our freshman football camp. And so I do have some tips that will help you be successful on the football field in these next couple of weeks. Number one is stay hydrated. Can't stress how important it is that you guys are drinking enough water throughout the day in these next few weeks as we're going to be starting up camp. Our practices, once again, are going to be from 2 to 3 in the weight room and 3 to 5 on the field. And so drink plenty of water. I would highly recommend that you have at least 32 to 64 ounces of water. And if you can do a gallon, that would be even better. But the more water you have, the more your body is going to absorb that, and you're going to be sweating a lot, and it's going to be nice and warm. So I want to make sure that you guys are hydrated enough so that you guys can be successful on the football field. Make sure you have a good diet. Can't stress how important it is to have at least 5 meals in a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is obvious. But then throughout the day, have at least 2 good, healthy protein snacks. Have a milkshake, have some sort of a protein shake, have some sort of a peanut butter and jelly, some grains, something to keep that energy. We burn a lot of energy and a lot of calories throughout the day. And so the more that you work out, the more your body is going to need. And so you want to be fueled and have enough energy throughout the day so you're not fatigued and you're not cramping up, and then all of a sudden you're not going to be able to perform on the football field. So we want to make sure that you have a healthy, balanced diet. Make sure that you are at least working out in these few weeks. I know that no one's going to be there to push you, so you have to push yourself. So make sure that you go on a run. Make sure you do some gassers. So make sure that you are running some sprints. Do some sort of exercise, riding a bicycle, maybe going down to your local gym and just running on a treadmill. Just make sure that you have a good heart rate and you're keeping your body conditioned. That's going to help you to perform and be able to do all the running that you're going to be doing and all the drills and all the routes and all the stuff that comes with football, that you would be at least able to do so, and that would give you success on the football field. Make sure that you are at least working out as far as you are doing some sit-ups, push-ups, you are going to your local gym, you're lifting some weights. Just keep your body conditioned. You don't have to do a lot of heavy lifting, but just make sure that you're doing a lot of reps, doing bench, squat, power cleans, everything that Coach Demarco and Coach Cap has been teaching you. If you can do something along those lines at your local gym, or if you have a gym at your home, make sure you do some of those stuff. That's going to help you stay strong. It's going to help you stay healthy, and it's going to prevent some injuries. And so please make sure that you're doing some sort of conditioning throughout these next couple weeks, either at the local gym or you're doing some push-ups, sit-ups, you're doing some stuff at home. Make sure that whenever you have a downtime, either if you're playing some video games, watching a movie, you're just in your bedroom, make sure that you're stretching. I mean, that's going to help so much, not only for your speed, but for injuries. And so if you're stretching your lower back, your legs, your calf, your upper body, that's going to help you mobility, and it's not going to keep you so stiff. And so these next few weeks, make sure that you're stretching, make sure you're just doing some stretches throughout the day, and that's going to keep you loose. It's going to keep you from being injured, and the flexibility is going to help you on the football field. I can't stress how important it is to get enough sleep. A lot of us are young, and we're thinking that we could just sleep throughout, maybe 3 or 4 hours and just work throughout the day, play video games, be at the pool, do all sorts of stuff. But I can't stress the importance of having enough hours of sleep. It is recommended to have at least 8 hours of sleep, so make sure you get at least those hours. That's going to help your body just rebuilt, energize itself. Your body does need some rest. Throughout the day, you're going to be around with running errands, going out with your friends, probably with your parents, doing all sorts of stuff for 12 to 16 hours. So at least if you guys can give yourself at least 8 hours of rest, that's going to help you just gain that strength, that rest that your body is needed so it can perform at the highest level. so important that you recall and go back and study the notes that you either have written or you've mentally memorized all the different routes from the 60 to the 90s, doing all the route trees. If you're playing defense, just remembering all the defensive schemes that Coach Justin shared with you guys is so important that you guys recall those things, memorize those things that you've memorized, and then recall that back again, so that when we come back, we're going to do a refresher course once again, but just to make sure that you guys are on page and that you guys remember all the routes, all the different offensive calls, the defensive calls, so that you can be successful. And most important of all is safety. Make sure that you're safe. Anytime you're out doing conditioning or you're playing out, you're catching a ball, make sure that you have safety in mind. Make sure that there's no obstacles in the way, that you're going to get yourself injured or hurt. Make sure that you're running on flat surfaces or in a grass area, that there's no potholes or anything that's going to cause you to get injured. So stay focused out there, have fun, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next few weeks as we're going to be starting our freshman football camp. Once again, congratulations, 8th graders, you made it. You got a third of the way of your education to go, and it's starting with your high school career, and I can't be so much prouder to be your freshman coach.